Well, this video isn't exactly what we had planned for this week, and we missed our video last week. We've been trying really hard to be consistent, but last week
it's January, and you can't be consistent in January because one, like, we got to make money in the shop, and January is like historically our worst month of the year, like always has been. So yeah.
Well, we were supposed to go shoot a video at Lions Vintage Junkyard, which is in Loretto, Kentucky, and the weather there has been bad. One, because it's up further north, but it's been raining, so the whole like junkyard area kind of turned into a like mud hole, and we didn't want to shoot in the rain or negative temperatures, so we put that on hold. We still got to go there, so we'll be taking a field trip there, but that's why we didn't have a video last week, because that was supposed to be our video. And this week's video is pretty much just us rambling on the Rambler.
The junkyard video will come. We're going there this weekend to pick up something we bought, so stay
fingers
tuned
crossed.
for that. We're attempting to go.
Yeah.
I don't care if the weather's bad. As long as it's not raining, we're going.
And so now it's the middle of January, and then also the last week is sick week for us, which is it's a drag drive, which we're supposed to have the International there, and we've still got a good bit of work to do on that before we can actually safely race. So.
Or at all. It's not safely, it's at all. Like, you can't drive it on the road right now. We need more stuff.
Yeah, we literally went on a 1-minute test drive in the International. So.
Well, we ran it for like 45 minutes. Yeah. We just went like across the road and back.
So that's still like heavily something we're trying to do in the background and just trying to make it all work. Yeah, we still need a couple different parts. We're trying to hustle up some stuff and sell some things here, get customer work caught up and done. We just have a lot going on right now. So.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's January.
Just trying to make it. So hope you guys enjoy our very sad video.
Please like and subscribe.
Cold start. Gonna see if it starts. And what degree temperature are we in? 44 degrees. We're gonna.
We haven't started it since before Christmas.
Yeah. He's saying that we haven't started it since before Christmas, so it's been sitting chilling here.
So we're doing the water pump on the Rambler, or I'm gonna see if the kit I bought or the pump I bought, it's the same. And I wasn't gonna take the fan shroud off, and then I realized that Rambler did this right, of all the things they did wrong. The 2-piece fan shroud. I love it. Still not sure if it's made like that or if someone cut it. Someone may have cut it. Whatever. I'm very happy about that. And I may not put it back in because I don't usually use fan shrouds. I don't usually have trouble not using fan shrouds either.
So everybody wish Daniel a happy birthday. It was January the 9th, which was yesterday.
This is January not the 9th, so no one wished me a happy birthday.
So anyways, we actually got an upgrade to our GoPro. I know you guys can't see it, but for his birthday, Daniel got the GoPro like mod mount stuff. It has a light and a microphone on there, so this is our first time using that. So if
it's called a media mod.
Yeah, that. So if our audio is better and our lighting is better, then that's why. That's what magically happened. These are things that we've like realized along the way. Lighting is always a big thing, and then our audio. It's not that we haven't wanted to make that better, but just that isn't always in the budget. But we are happy to have that now, so hopefully that'll be better for all the upcoming videos. We also got another new camera, but we haven't tested it out yet. For Christmas, for the both of us, we were gifted an Insta360. We're pretty excited to try that out. We haven't tried it out yet, just because we haven't really shot anything that we've needed to get 360 with so far, but maybe we can use that on some of our test drives as well as some of the motorcycle rides. We hope that'll give a better viewpoint and angle, make it look like there's a third or fourth person there shooting. A quick temperature check in the shop. It is 45 degrees. It was 40 when we started. We heated it up a little bit.
Our friends are gonna be like, man, that's not cold. What are y'all doing?
Yeah. Also, we have 3 old things in the shop right now, which is super exciting. That is a Ford truck that Daniel's putting a Cummins in for a customer. This is a customer's truck. Daniel's just putting the basic Chevy engine back in there. Nothing too crazy there. And then we've got my 64 Rambler on this side.
I've got to take this AC belt off because it is just in the way. But I think this has the wrong water pump on it. We're going to find out for sure in just a second. But I'm pretty sure there's a spacer. Yeah, there's a spacer in here.
Oh, look at that shiny metal.
Yeah, somebody has the wrong water pump on this. Yeah, this has the wrong water pump on it. I don't know, there's a short shaft and a long shaft. I don't remember what dictates the difference. I'm pretty sure it's AC. But this is incorrect, and it sounds terrible. Listen. That is no bueno. I got 3 bolts left, and we'll have this thing off. I bought one water pump that Summit said was correct, but I'm pretty sure, I don't think that pump's gonna work, but we're gonna check it and see. And then I bought a rebuild kit from Cowboy John.
We picked that up in Daytona at the Daytona Turkey Run.
And if y'all ever need water pump kits, fuel pump kits, that may have went dead.
Oops.
Because I didn't charge it.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
Water pump kits, fuel pump kits, etc., etc. He is the guy. He's fantastic to work with. Yeah, that's dead because I didn't charge it.
Oh, well.
It does make a big difference.
Yeah, it did. Now it's all dark and scary in there.
Probably should have charged the light.
Yeah. Well, that is the GoPro light that sticks right on top of the GoPro.
Which is phenomenal.
This that I'm using right now that you guys are not seeing is the camera flashlight.
From your phone. It's your phone flashlight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant.
I feel like I need a pan under this. I feel like the water, when I bust the water pump loose, even though it was leaking, there's still going to be like a large quantity of water.
There's a, how big of a pan?
It doesn't matter. Where is...
There's a pan right outside the door, or was. Oh, it's underneath that gold line. Flipped upside down behind the back tire.
That'll work.
I've started to clean up in here. I've still got a lot left. But we're getting somewhere.
I need a heavy hammer. And here comes the water pump. Remove yourself. There we go.
Oh, well that didn't leak at all.
No. Let's see. It was leaking out the wheat pole through the track.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know if my kit I got's correct or not, but that is nasty. So, the first thing I'm going to do is see if the pump that I bought will fit. Because if the pump fits, then I don't have to deal with any of that. I can just bolt it in, and I can rebuild that one and keep it as a spare. So let me go grab that pump. It's in the... I think it's too big. Yeah, that pump's too big. And the impeller's made different. Okay, well, that's a lost cause. We can return this piece of crap. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. That's $50 we can get back. And this, I guess I'm gonna press apart and rebuild. The one Cowboy John sold us is a long shaft, which means it's correct. And won't require this terrible spacer.
Why do you think they did that?
Because whenever they put this pump on, I bet you could still buy a non-AC pump, and you couldn't buy an AC pump.
So you're saying that's a non-AC
This is for
pump?
a non-AC car, I think.
And they extended it to make it longer.
They extended it to make it work with the AC accessories, which is fine. Okay, well.
So we're gonna rebuild that one and leave the spacer, or you got another spacer? Or what do you
I don't think we need the spacer at all.
Oh.
I think we're gonna rebuild that one and put the little flange in the correct place, and then we won't need a spacer.
Doesn't this has AC, but it's aftermarket AC?
Well, I think it's the only AC you could get. Anyway, that's where we're at on that. Alright, well, I've not actually done one of these particular water pumps before, so bear with me. We're gonna see if we can get this thing pressed apart. Well, there came the terrible bearing. And there is the nasty impeller. There is the seal that is not in one piece, hence probably why it was leaking. And this one has beautiful. I just need to clean all this stuff up. So I'll press the flange off. And now I've put all of my parts and pieces in this ultrasonic cleaner. This is one of the most magical things I've ever had. I've cleaned up this pump, cleaned up the inside, outside, everything. I did not clean up like the outside because who cares? Everything inside is clean. I wanted to show you all this. This sealing surface right here is really rough. I don't know how good y'all can tell that on camera, but so you always use a new one. It will leak if you use that. It'll eat the seal. So we're gonna knock this thing back together. Actually, these are pretty straightforward on how they go together, but this one not so much. I don't know which order the stuff goes together in. So we're just gonna press it together and hope for the best. This one doesn't have a locating pin or anything, so I don't really know how far in this stuff goes or what order the parts go in. Usually the seal just sits on a flat area here. I think AMC did a little bit better job of designing their pump because this seal actually has a cup that it sits in, so if the housing of the pump's bad, it doesn't matter, it'll still seal. So I'm guessing I'll put this in first and then press this in. We're gonna try it that way. Sorry for this workspace, but that's what I got. As you can see, I got the new seal, I got a socket that fits it. We're gonna knock that in. Pretty easy. Now we're gonna take this, we're gonna press it in from this side because usually you can't just pick a side and go with these. Usually they gotta go a certain way, but this one appears to be pretty forgiving. And I'm gonna have to lower my press back down. And slides in nice and easy, don't even need the handle. Seems to be working. I'm gonna go at least there. Probably more. There's a seal that goes on the front side, but the guy told me when he sold me the kit that this kit was not actually correct for this pump. So we are doing a good bit of guesswork here. I think this actually is the correct kit. I think it's just got a couple of very slight differences. Okay, I believe that's going to be pressed in far enough for this seal that goes on the front. Now, we're going to have to use the old impeller, which I already said was not good enough to use. So I'm going to clean this up, this area right here up the best I can, and we're going to hope for the best. I don't really have another choice. So I got this cleaned up somewhat. I don't know. We're going to put it on and hope for the best. I'm kind of at a point of like not really having another choice with this. It does spin really nicely, so hopefully that'll work. I'm gonna go make sure it doesn't hit the back of the housing, and then press the front plate on and put that other seal. Now we're gonna hang this in here one more time and make sure that our pulley alignment looks okay. This way. I got the water pump on, got the fan back on, and it works without the spacer on the back side of the pulley. So we got rid of this spacer and the super long bolts. The voltage regulator didn't work. I know the alternator charges because I've jumped power to the field, I think the field wire, and it full fields and charges fine. So I took this regulator off and I found this one in my desk drawer that I've had in the house for like 10 years. I don't know why. Or more like 8 years, but it's been a while. It's the same color wires, plug was different, so I cut the plug off this one and just pinned it in where it goes. So we're gonna install this and see if it makes the alternator charge. And if none of this works, it's either gonna get a GM1 wire or it's gonna get like a Ford regulator. Because I can get that one, but it's $80 and I have to order it. And we drive our junk. I'm not interested in having parts that I can't just like run to the parts store and get. I'm very interested in this one though because I had it and I didn't have to pay money for it. And we broke.
Oh, temperature check. It is 50 degrees.
Cold. Yeah, it's not cold.
Our weather's been really crazy here lately.
It ain't been that crazy.
Well, they did like cancel school for a day and then delayed it for 2 hours.
Yeah, for a flash flood.
For a flash flood and then rain, so...
They didn't cancel school for that junk when we were kids. I sure do wish they would have. If I could have got out of school every time it rained real hard, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
You like northerners are probably laughing at us like peasants.
Alright. I'm gonna put some antifreeze in this thing and start it and see if the alternator charges. And if it does, the only thing I really have left to fix is the rear brakes. Yes, I know I didn't put the AC belt back on. It doesn't work anyway. I didn't put the fan shroud back on either.
How dare you?
And I'm gonna put it over there in the corner just like I did the Cadillac fan shroud for years.
Nice.
If it runs hot, I'll put it back on. As long as it's running cool.
We puts it in the spare cargo area.
That's for our snacks when we travel. Alright, I need to put antifreeze in this because I don't want to start it dry and cook the seal in my water pump.
Oh, double lights.
Hopefully nothing leaks. This had clear water in it before.
Look at that color.
That'll mix with the water we have in there and should make somewhat of a reasonable mixture. It's not pouring out, so we're better off than we were before. Because it was pouring out pretty good. Alright, we're going to start her up and see what we get. I'm really hoping the alternator charges. If the alternator works with that, then that is a victory in itself to me.
Have you started this at all today?
No. It has not been started since yesterday. It should start right up. This thing's never failed to start. It always starts real easy.
Looks like this bolt, possibly, on the...
What, is there one blade that hits the front of the AC compressor? Because it is close. Yes.
Wow.
thing's closed too. We may end up changing this fan and putting like a flex fan on it, because I'm not a huge fan of that.
You're not a huge fan of the fan?
I'm not. It's stupid.
Why? Because it doesn't move?
Huh?
Why?
I don't know. I like flex fans.
Well, that sounds less deathly.
Get the voltmeter and check the. Now it's charging. It's working. The battery cable's off. Yeah, it's charging good. Beautiful. This thing does just run so sweet. We're gonna die now because I knocked it off fast time. That water pump was making a lot of noise. You know how much quieter that is now?
Yeah.
The alternator worked with it idling that slow. Well, I couldn't tell if I killed it from the. I don't think I killed it. It sounds like the fuel pump's not working. Concerned about what happened to my fuel pump. It stopped working.
Aw.
Weird. Unless it just died. I reckon we gotta go drive around. Huh. I guess the fuel pump died. It was one of those like $12 ones off Amazon. This is the first one of those I've had give any trouble though.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
On to the wheel cylinders now. This is the first time that we've had the
Back wheel
back wheels off. Hopefully
Yeah.
everything looks good in here.
I got this thing running. The back drums were stuck, and I just snatched this thing back and forth until they popped loose. What, has it got one big lug nut? We ain't putting that back. That is like a cat feeding thing.
It's horribly aggravating if you're on the side of the road and you know that all your lug nuts are one size and there's one or two mystery ones that you have no idea. So
Yeah, that is
it's better to take care of the problem now instead of taking care of that, figuring that out when you're on the road.
I don't reckon this will break this. I gotta get another half-inch drive impact.
I thought you had that other one over there.
What? There one.
That one in the box.
I don't have a
A new one.
I don't have an electric one at all.
Oh.
It broke and never replaced it. I only have these little ones. I have 3 of these little ones. Which are fine if you just need to like run something down, you know, through it. Well, at least that wasn't stuck. Yeah, that appears to be a slip-on drum.
Should we do it? Or there.
Yeah, that looks like a slip-on drum. So I should just ought to smack it with a hammer. This has an enclosed drive shaft too.
Yeah, we discovered that.
Yeah, I forgot.
That was how you discovered that first.
Yeah.
Was on this one, and then you're like, oh, the other one has them.
Yeah, that is extremely annoying to do like a drivetrain spot.
What else has enclosed drive shafts?
The really, really old stuff.
So I haven't seen that?
Yeah. I don't know if I can get lucky enough that these will back off. I really don't want to like tear these. It's loose from the flange, but it's stuck on the shoes.
Oops, too much. Oh, super much. Party light.
Oh, moving pretty good. There we go. Beautiful. The drums are in good shape. No real lip. The shoes are okay. I just need to put the wheel cylinders in. I love that it has 2-piece axles. And by love, I mean hate. The wheel cylinders look crusty. Well, they don't actually look that bad inside. Well, I don't know if they do or not. We're gonna change them. Maybe.
Aw.
Yeah, I despise trying to keep a light on what I'm doing. It's like my least favorite thing. Okay, these brake spring pliers are butt terrible. I ain't ever even used these. I have a good pair somewhere. Yeah, I cannot actually use those. See how nice these are?
Wow.
It's one of my one takeaways from college. I didn't know there were actually tools for doing drum brakes. When we were doing drum brakes in class, we were supposed to go like check out tools from the tool room, and I did not. I tore mine completely down. We were supposed to tear it down and then get the instructor to come look. I tore mine down with like pliers and a screwdriver and asked the instructor to come look. And he came over there and he was like, well, you didn't get any tools. How'd you tear it down? And I was like, I used the tools in my box. Like, what do you mean?
Then what'd he say?
He instructed me that there were correct tools for that job. And then he showed me what they were. And then made me redo it with the correct tools. And I was like,
Oh.
I did it faster than everyone else without the correct tools. Ton of insulation.
Okay.
This is the wheel cylinder I pulled off. It is Sketch City. I let it soak overnight and penetrate in oil, and the brake lines still broke off, so I'm gonna remake those brake lines. Now I can do it with the turning right. Those other 3 lug nuts that I took off with this impact were not tight.
What?
I said, ew. That one's covered in spideys. Yeah, this side's not near as stuck. Yay.
That was a lot easier.
Yeah, I know. Now, the better question is, will the brake line come off without twisting off? Sure would be nice if it would. If I can get this line off to the side without breaking it off, then I'll be in pretty good shape. I need that light. Can you hand it to me? Beautiful. Oh look, that side has brake line. Interesting. Wheel cylinder appears to be the same.
They don't send those new?
No, you don't get those new. Granted, I mean, it's just a little piece of metal, like, it's probably not. That part probably doesn't need to be replaced. If it does, then if that has, like, rusted or it's bad, then you probably need to replace, like,
the whole thing.
Yeah, the entire assembly. I finally got this brake hose off. I had to cut it and put an impact on the fitting, because I was actively trying to rip the little bracket off the T. So I got that off. It's a little hard. We have a new one. Thanks to AutoZone. Giving y'all enough money over the years, y'all should really sponsor me. So we're gonna get this installed. It appears to be correct. And see if we can get brakes on the rear of this thing.
Or, you know, AutoZone is good, Riley's, Napa, Slacks.
I'd even take it Advance. I mean,
they're all within 15 minutes of us, minus Slacks. Slacks moved up about 20 minutes away, but the other 4 are just in town. Well, we determined that the alternator is just, Daniel got it to charge, and then it was overcharging, so we're probably going to just put a GM on our alternator on that and be done with it, instead of trying to just mess around getting that on board. Daniel said it's got good brakes, so that's promising. This thing runs so good. The tail lights work, brake lights work. I don't think there's any side markers to work. No headlights though, so can't drive it at night. No marker lights up top. I was just saying there's no headlights or marker lights, but the brake lights and the backup.
I got tail lights now.
Yeah, the tail lights and the brake lights work.
Yeah, the dimmer switch I don't think works. Hey, there we go.
Well, would you look at that?
There we go.
Do it again. The two in the center don't do anything. Yeah, there's nothing on the outside. Party mode. Oh, we have a marker light now on the right side. Oh, okay. Does the left one work?
Yeah.
Oh, the left one works, and the left one works back there too. Courtesy lights work.
Those are ready. Well, I just charged it like 16 volts.
I guess we don't have the dome light.
Alright, let's shut this thing down and work on the bike.
Okay.
We'll drive it tomorrow. The brakes are excellent.
That's good.
We're gonna have to bolt these seats back in. This is gonna be our first test drive, like with brakes and like, we drove it, but we haven't drove it. It was hardly a drive before. I also forgot to top off the brake fluid and put the bell wire lid back on. I should go do that real quick. Alright, we're gonna actually go like around the block this time and not just to the side road beside our house.
Like, man, there's chili down there. And then I was like, oh, there's a hole down there. Let me put my foot over it.
Yeah, there's a big one on this.
Yeah, I know.
The large holes are letting a lot of
Cold air in?
and the exhaust like fumes.
Yeah.
Thinking maybe that taking all that out was a bad idea. It does stop good. The brake pedal barely moves though.
Yeah.
So I guess that's just the way it is. We need to drop that time in just a little bit. It still wants to spark though. It runs good though. That's 59.
There's so
this
what it
thing
is.
sat for a while.
Yeah, it feels really like just odd.
It don't feel that odd to me, but I'm used to driving old crusty cars. And we're going 55, like. They've never been driven.
Yeah.
Turn signal's canceled. That's a like plus for us. We never have anything with canceling turn signals.
Yeah.
You want to drive this turn?
I mean, I guess I can. I don't have my license. It was a problem.
It's alright. Just go down by the battery plant and take her over there. Stop right here on cold, sassy road. We can be cold and sassy. Oh, it rolled over and we missed it.
Aww.
It rolled over to 100,000. That was a like monumental thing and we missed it because we're idiots.
What a bummer.
Like it literally rolled from 99 to 100.
Oh.
Or no, that was 9,000 to 10,000 because it's a 5-digit odometer. So maybe we didn't miss anything. You gonna slide across?
Yeah. I think some rust flew out. When you closed that, like rust flew out.
I'm sure it did. So, I guess we're gonna purchase that $300 water pump because this one leaks.
Drive 2?
Yeah. I have had a 0% success rate rebuilding water pumps because they're always trash. Like the sealant surfaces are rough.
Yeah.
So you rebuild them and then they don't live, they don't work. Oh yeah, this tire over here is not. That side's way better.
Yeah, this is...
This side's like...
You could like, you know, film me instead of like filming the road. It's some of that. Go cruise Tanger to our new ride.
I don't want to cruise anywhere to take the lap back to that house. I don't know how much gas this has in it.
Oh,
Unless you want to go to racetrack and take gas in it.
not really though. Is the water pump leaking bad?
It's better than it was. Let's leave it at it's not going to send the fan into the radiator because the bearings are good. It wasn't leaking at all until it got hot.
Oh no, that's not the sock. I got excited because I thought that was the sock. So is that the like antifreeze kind of smell I'm smelling?
Probably. I struggle really hard with all that because that one like deal with the water pumps makes me want to put like a small block in it and be done with it. Like, that's kind of the reason we got rid of the Cadillac.
Yeah.
It's a real advantage to like 70s and 80s cars. because they just work, and you can buy parts. And you can buy parts for some 60s cars and some 50s cars, but towards the lights. That's what we're dealing with. Can't see anything. Oh, it goes away for a second.
Like in the middle of the road. Move ourselves back up this way.
Well, at least the center's a turning point. I love how smooth it rides. That was a big dip right there.
Yeah.
Horn doesn't work. Everything else in here does work, I think.
But the horn, though!
Yeah, I don't know that I'm willing to fix the horn. The gas gauge worked the first time we drove it, if I remember correctly, and now it doesn't. So I'm assuming the float has a hole in it. Oh look, you can't see again. There's no lights on it.
That sounds like it's smoking on that left side. I can see it.
We'll just take it home.
I thought that was that's a lot.
Take it home.
Sorry, car. Move it.
It's not that much steam. You're probably just pushing some coolant out. It probably... The thermostat may not have actually opened yet. I thought it did.
The temperature gauge does hold.
I know, the temperature gauge quit working. Maybe the cluster quit working. Yay, another red light. Yeah, I thought the temperature gauge was working too.
Should I just leave it through the store?
No, it's green. Just stay here. That vibration on this side is almost smooth completely out.
There's that 7th grade right there. Back behind us. The red one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we made it back to the shop.
Yeah.
It's about a, what, 4-mile test drive or so? 5 miles?
Yeah, at least.
In we go.
I guess just park it beside the sub. Just running good.
Yeah.
Pull it all, you want to go all the way up. There you go. Because I got to be able to get through here. It was a 7-mile drive. Because we were at 99 or 9, and it's at 6. Alright, just push some out. Okay, so I guess we need a water pump. Yeah, that makes me not like this car any better than the Cadillac. That was the biggest reason we got rid of the Cadillac, was parts availability.
Yeah.
And this hasn't proven any better.